guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling. And man, I really appreciate you guys taking some time out of your busy schedule to check the video out. Big thank you for me and my family for that. And guys, today, keeping with the diversity that you get to see here on Intuitive Angling, I'm gonna do a video that I know has never been done before in the YouTube bass fishing world. And I'm gonna talk about the danger that semi-truck drivers pose to bass fishermen. I was reminded of this today by a semi-truck driver, something that they did. So I want to get into that today's video and maybe sort of give you guys some tips and advice to keep you guys safe out there and from having a serious wreck here. Also, guys, real quick, I wanted to remind you something that works really good this time of year in the late summer and early fall is this Megabass Eido Shiner. This is a bigger jerkbait than the 110. It has a super aggressive action. And guys, you can take this Eido Shiner and throw it down the corner of boat docks in like August and September, work it pretty fast and hard. This thing darts crazy through the water like that. And those fish will come out from underneath those docks, especially if you have water visibility around 2 to 4 foot, and they will hammer this aggressive Eido Shiner jerkbait. So I'll put the Eido Shiner link in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of this video if you guys want to pick one up. This is my favorite color, guys. This is called the HT Tennessee Shad, but a bunch of different colors will work, so just give that a try. Okay, guys, I want to do this video because I've had a lot of experience with semi-truck drivers over the years. You figure that I started fishing professionally in 1984, and from 1984 up until the last couple of years, I'd average anywhere between 25 to 40,000 miles a year driving on the highway, pulling my bass boat, all over the country, through the busiest towns, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., St. Louis, Dallas, everywhere. I have pulled a bass boat in every conceivable scenario that you can ever imagine. And I also used to triple tow. I had a 3/4 ton pickup with a 27-foot a fifth wheel on it with my boat on the back of the fifth wheel, 75 feet long. So I have done a lot of towing. And guys, I'm telling you right now, semi-truck drivers are freaking dangerous. Not only to bass anglers, but to a lot of drivers on the road. Now, I'm not saying all of them, because there's some of them out there, in fact, probably more than not, that are very safety-minded and very safety-conscious. But guys, there are some dangerous dickmongers out there that drive a semi-truck that will not pay attention, and if you're not paying attention, can cause a serious accident. Number one, here's the problem you have with a lot of aggressive semi-truck drivers. They drive way too fast. And speed kills, even in a regular car or truck, let alone when you're pulling a freaking 80-foot trailer behind you. They drive way too fast, and the worst thing and the most dangerous thing, the number one most dangerous thing about semi-truck drivers is they speed up when it's raining and snowing. If you've ever noticed, guys, pay attention. If it's raining hard, like where everybody's slowing down and got their blinkers on, notice how many freaking semi-truck drivers blow past you like you're standing still, snow or rain. And what this does, this creates a whiteout where you can't see at all. I can't tell you how many situations I've had where I've had some weenie in a semi-truck that freaking flies past me when it's pouring down rain or snowing, and I literally have to slam on the brakes because I can't see anything. I was coming back from this one tournament in northern Missouri. This was a wintertime tournament. I was living in Kansas City at the time, but I was traveling down Highway 70 to a tournament, and there was a snowstorm. Not a storm, but it was snowing pretty heavily, and the snow was on the roads there. And I had to get off of Highway 70 because I can't remember what it was, but I had to take a 2-lane highway around it there. And there was snow on the roads. I was going probably, 40 miles an hour or something, pulling my bass boat, had it in 4-wheel drive. And guys, this semi-truck come flying past me. I'm talking flying past me. I don't know how fast it was. A snow-packed road. And as soon as he passed me, guys, I couldn't see this far in front of the window. I put on the brakes as safe as I could pulling the boat. And guys, when I stopped, when I finally could see, because I couldn't see anything, it was literally white out, I was on the other side of the road, almost in the ditch. I just got unbelievable lucky there wasn't another car coming. It would have been a head-on collision because of that dickmonger in the truck doing that. I tell you one thing that I do. If I see a semi-truck driver driving unsafe, if I see him swerving off the side of the road or being overly aggressive, you see a lot of them that are overly aggressive. They get they get pissed off because you're not driving 80 miles an hour, and they'll whip around you super fast. Sometimes they do it on purpose, and sometimes they force you over on purpose. I chase their ass down every single time, and I call the company they work for, and I report them. And I've gotten 2 semi-truck drivers fired because of unsafe driving, that they had other reports on it too. I highly suggest everybody to do that. If you see a semi-truck driver driving unsafe and too fast, the number is usually on the truck there. Call it up, report it, or report it to the highway patrol. Call 911 and report it. I've done that several times, guys. I have called 911 on semi-truck drivers that were just blatantly driving too fast. I had this one guy, I was going to Truman Lake from Springfield, Missouri one time, and I was going, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 miles over the speed limit, and this freaking semi-truck came up on me and got on my ass almost, it felt like he was gonna hit me. He just couldn't wait to get around me. There was no passing lane like that, and he passed me, and he purposely tried to force me off the road to the right-hand side. I called the highway patrol on the guy's ass, and they got him. So that's what you have to do, guys. Don't put up with that. It's super dangerous. Pay attention to these guys. Just because they're, quote, professional drivers does not mean they're gonna do the right thing and that they know what they're doing. A lot of them are all, sleep deprived, and you never know if they're jacked up on meth or whatever. But pay attention, be safe out there, because they pose a tremendous danger to bass anglers. And again, if you're a semi-truck driver, I'm not saying everybody's like that, because like I said, I think that probably the majority of semi-truck drivers are safety-minded out there, but there's some out there that have no business driving a truck. So stay safe, guys. Hope you're all well. Talk later.